Welcome to Milo's Miles, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to talk to you something a little different today. I'm going to talk to you about compliant and non compliant parts and what makes it a compliant and a non compliant part. You gentlemen and ladies should all listen to this. This concerns everybody. See, a lot of people believe that if you paint your blaster some outlandish color, and when I say outlandish, I mean it could be a lime green, a pink, a purple, whatever color you like. I do not care what color you paint your blasters. But however, if you paint your blasters black, you will be ostracized. You will be yelled at. You will be screamed at by everybody in the internet community. They will use terms like, you're going to get shot, or whatever else. But going to get shot, that's their number one go to. So, I'm going to talk to you about compliant and non compliant parts. You know what makes a compliant part? The color. This is the front piece to a collarbone, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is a compliant part because it's orange. Well, I'm sorry. I find that color to be hideous in my personal opinion. This is a non compliant part. The same piece, but it's in black. Okay? Again, it depends on what type of blaster you have. If you have a blaster that is mostly black, you might want to get one of these pieces. But when they make blasters and they ship them to you, they always come with this hideous piece. Here's another example. This is an AccuSaber tip. Okay, this thing is non-compliant because of the color. It's black. Okay, it's basically a rifle barrel attachment. This is a compliant part. This is a scar from Armad 74. It's orange, as you can see, bright orange, blah, blah, blah. People say it's compliant because it's less likely of an issue. So with that being said, if you need non-compliant parts, good luck trying to get them from people in the community. Most people in the community will tell you no because they don't want to assume any liability. There's also toy laws out there that state, and I believe the laws went into the effect around 1985, I'm guessing, that basically state that all toy guns or blasters have to have an orange tip on them. I understand all that. Most of the wars that I participate in and that my son participated in are on private property. So therefore we can run whatever color we want and nobody will say anything to us. If you run in a park, then by all means use the orange. If you're running in a private battle, you can use whatever color you want. But people have said you're going to get shot or you're not supposed to have it. One guy even said it's illegal. There's no such thing as illegal in the art of modification because technically what you're doing is illegal. You're taking a blaster and making it do something it's not supposed to do. You see what I mean? Whether if you enhance the performance or the cosmetics or whatever. But if you need non-compliant parts and you can't get them from somebody in the community, there's another way around this. I was talking to a friend of mine, Eric Haygood, and he was having the same problem too with some of his parts. So what he did, very simple, is he got on one of his community message boards, for like his local housing community. He found somebody that had a 3D printer and they printed him parts in any color he chose, as long as he paid the money, which is no big deal, which is fine. So if you need parts like that and you can't get them from the community, it's very simple. Go to your local website for like your local hometown. Ask if anybody has a 3D printer. You may have to buy the files or get the files from Thingiverse or whatever. But therefore, you can have it in whatever color you want. As far as people whining and complaining about the colors, that's on them. Personally, I will run my blasters whatever color I choose. I do not paint my blasters to begin with. One, because I'm very terrible at painting. I have no patience for it. I would much rather modify the insides. Now, I see people that paint their blasters black and everything else on certain groups and stuff like that. And some groups allow it. Some groups will absolutely just delete the post as soon as you put it up. There's several places that will do that. So what you need to do is, one, check that out. Certain countries like Australia, Europe, or rather countries in Europe like England and stuff like that, they will rather tell you no, and then that would be that. But some people use it for cosplay. And in cosplay, you don't want to have this, ladies and gentlemen. You want to run something like this. That's the thing about cosplay. Cosplay is different. So, if you're going to play responsibly. If you're going to be in a park, that's fine. Run an orange tip. If you're playing on private property, you can do whatever you want, basically, as long as it's within the laws of nature. But then again, this is just my 2 cents. But take advice from Eric Haygood. If you can't find non-compliant parts and nobody's willing to print them for you, contact a 3D print person outside of the Nerf community. They will be more than happy to take your money. This is Milo's Mods signing off, telling you thank you. Have a nice day.